Hey y'all, it's me again. Happy almost Resurrection Day. Happy Easter to everyone. I just wanted to come on tonight before I went to bed. It's pretty late. I just was having like all these feelings about how this energy feels this year. To be honest, I think this is sorry guys. This is the first time that I've actually really felt what Easter feels like. And it's pretty explosive the way it feels. Like I'm coming into this energy at the seemingly like the end of my long procession these last 7 months or 6 to 7 months, and there's this idea that like it's almost over, and it just seems to coincide with Easter, and I don't think that's a coincidence. I just feel like I think everything is going to change. I feel like we're getting to a point where it's like we're going to rise with them. I think for a lot of us, we just went through this transformation, this like cocoon time, this metamorphosis, or as we're grudgingly getting through it, And like here we are at Easter, and at least for me, from where I'm standing, it's like I've been through hell and back. Literally. Maybe one day I'll write about it, because I wrote a bunch of journals while I went through all of it. I wouldn't even know where to begin, but I feel like everything is like felt really like dense, but in the good way, like a purging feeling today. Like a very, 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 like a sieve. A sieve is shaking, and it's just keeping all the gold. You know what I mean? I'm just getting this sensation of like rebirth really kicking into gear. Like a couple days ago, I was walking with my son, and I saw these 2 doves just sitting on a fence. And I was just like, that's what I'm looking for. Peace, solidarity, partnership. I think doves mate for life, so I guess I want that too. But it just felt like, okay, we're going into Easter, and there's these 2 doves, and it's not very common to see doves. I live in a major city, so to see those 2 doves just chilling was really cool. And it made me feel, and sometimes I think about, Mary and Mary Magdalene having to watch Jesus in his procession and what he had to go through. And it was something that was like genuinely felt. To lose love like that, can't even begin to understand. But he did do it for us, and I feel like this year especially, like it's like energetically happening more so than I've ever felt it before. And maybe it's just myself, but I feel like the collective is going through like a rebirth themselves too. And that is my wish for this Easter, definitely. I did want to talk about the purging thing, because I feel like that's something real. And I did also get like a mini epiphany, or I guess, you know how I always say like God's such a masterful writer and amazing way of like plugging in things to your life that are like, wow, brilliant. I had one of those aha moments today. I was listening to something on YouTube. Like I said, I'm always like watching videos, doing whatever, trying to stay connected. Back to my video about karma and dharma, same thing. Like I just wanted to always be connected to people, like-minded people. And somebody said today something that just like blew my mind. She said, this time has been a time of faith and not sight. And it really has. Because what I didn't realize, or what I totally avoided remembering, was the first time I came on, I had my eye on. I could astral travel. I could see in the 3D. The veil was not there for me. So when I failed to come on, it was a really big kind of blow, because I actually had been seeing everything. And I still said no with all that sight, because I was lacking in faith. And this particular time, the time, I don't know if it's been a year and a half for all you, this is a time of faith, or this version was based on faith. And I didn't even realize that, because this time, as I uplifted, as I got through my narcissistic torture, as I got through and I rose, me and God and me, and the I am, and moving forward and taking those step by steps, was all through faith. There was no sight at all. This time around, I mean, yeah, I had seen things in the past, but I totally forgot. Like I said, it was a long time ago. And I didn't realize that all of the sight I thought I had this time wasn't really existent, because it was all based on what I used to do. But this strife, this reach, this time around was all based on faith. I have the faith that I never had back then. Back then, I just thought it was really cool things I could do, but my connection to God was not as strong, it was not as anchored as this time. And I think for all of us that may have gone through two versions, or only have come on this one time and are going to continue to stay on, we did this all by blind faith. And I think that's the way it was meant to be, so that when the era of Jesus does wash over this planet, we will all know, and we won't have to see him. We'll know. We'll go based on faith. So I just wanted to say that was a beautiful message I heard today, because I hadn't realized how far I've come. The amounts of things I feel and can do without having my sight at all is amazing. Things I could never have done with my sight the last time. So I really feel like this was a true one, full, not resolution to go 360, but a full turnover maybe, where I finally see myself, I finally have an idea of what I'm doing this time. And much like our homeboy JC, we're going to rise. We're still, we're going to dance with our hands, like Jesus said. Oh, I love when music does that, right? Matches up. Anyways, I just wanted to say that, and I really want to truly wish everyone a happy Easter, but I thought it was a really beautiful sentiment that we are all rising, all 144 starseeds, empaths, all of us. We're all coming on, and we're doing it all by faith of the I am, faith in God, faith in the universe, faith in our angels, our ancestors, everyone who's got our backs, even though we can't see them yet. But yeah, just want to say that. Thank you so much. Love you all. Oh, and if you do like what I'm saying, please subscribe. This was more of a human heart-to-heart. So it wasn't a class. It wasn't tarot. It wasn't a poem. I'm all over the place right now. I'm just trying to find my, find my footing. But I genuinely, I do love coming on. I do love trying to connect with everybody. So I'm just going to keep doing it. But that's it. Peace out. Love you.